Oh yeah, I think I got it figured out now. Oh yeah, I think I got it figured out now. Oh yeah, I think I got it figured out now. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like this. It looks nice. What do you guys think? We've been walking for a while now. A young girl descended from generations of scavengers, she has come to Nuvea to complete her family's rite of passage. This is CJ. Rune Barrows discovered. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams awaits you in Nuvea. All adventurers welcome. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday. It shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Just stop! You help me out, will ya? What have we got here? Thieves? Bandits, they're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look. Wow, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Clear out, little girl. And you don't even have the decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you all for all you're worth. Defeat the bandit. Attack, jump, unique skill. Okay. CJ's unique skill can traverse short distances at high speed. Quick step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Time your movement's right and you can use this skill to evade an enemy attack. Retreat! Not bad at all, better than I expected from the young'un. Hogan's the name, you really saved my skin, I owe you one. Never one to miss a trend, Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers in New Nivea. And even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, honorable scavenger at your service. Huh? Honorable scavenger? How's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says, anyway. So scavenger suits you better, huh? You're journeying to New Nivea to a treasure then? Sure am. What about you? Just left, picked up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off. What about lenses? Do you have any lenses? Plenty of them. I haven't heard some lucky soul finding rune lenses gotten them borrowed. Yes, I gotta get down there now. That humongous lens is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Now, what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? At least I can do after all. Back again already, Hogan? Wait, where's your escort? Both of his first son of bandits. Paid good money for him, too. Bandits again? Tougher bunch than last time. Someone ought to do something soon. Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, alright? If you got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Yeah. And who's this little lady? Her name's CJ. She's a, what was it? Honorable scavenger, here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you lay about, that's for sure. Another reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives, and a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. And Not a single member of my clan has got their heads screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. Fair enough. Acting Mayor, certainly glad to hear that. Proceed. Actually, soon, I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. But you won't believe what happened, Squash. My word. Well, at least you're unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madam CJ, was it? Squash. Authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Connoisseur of all that shimmers, the promise of gleaming future drew Squash to New Nevaeh to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him the role of town's authorized appraiser. Authorized? Indeed, it's my duty to appraise the artifacts excavated from the Barrows. Put some more of this on my foot. Okay. What for? Why? To determine their value, of course. Let's do something. I get it too. Just zoom in on my face. Nope. All right. Well. 30%. You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you want into the room Barrows, you gotta need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And that license don't come cheap, ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. The mayor sounds proper rapish. Rapacious, if you ask me. Yep, rapacious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway? Well, I wouldn't recommend it. God, my foot itches so bad. You get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot. Well, you won't get very far. The mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur. So I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure this present's the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. I like story, but this is... How about we go see the mayor? Even Rapture's soul can return after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way. Well then, perhaps next time we meet, you have hands full of treasure for me to praise. Until then, farewell. it is, flourishing new frontier in the grip of gold rush. Welcome to New Nevada. Not much to look at, is it? I did say flourishing, didn't I? Water in progress. Is this an earthquake? I can't stand earthquakes. They're fine, wasn't even that big. Earthquakes are pretty common here, best be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them borrowed. Real big one about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. As to get back, it's a short run. After all, I will eventually figure to make a buck or two. Setting up a trading post for adventurers to trade the wares. Mosey on by once I've opened up. Wait, where can I find that mare? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Thanks, Hogan. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Excuse me, any idea where a girl might find that rapturous acting mirror I've heard so much about? How rude! I'll lighten up, wait, it's not you, is it? I'm Isha, the acting mayor of this town. Yes, I should very much like to know who considered me rapacious until... Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open the quarry to adventurers and for taxing them for the privilege. Well, that would be Hogan and Squash. Them again. Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Sorry, guys. So rapacious might be a bit much, eh? From what I've heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey. Not a charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16, what of it? Same as me. I'm CJ, nice to meet you. Adventure, I presume. Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. Welcome all sorts here. CJ, initials perhaps. Prefer to keep your real name secret, is that it? Enough about me. License, that's right. I came here to get an explorer's license. An explorer's license costs 100,000 baka, not a penny less. Whoa, 100,000? Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16. Give me the children's fee, like the horse carriages in the city. Do you think me a dull-witted as that? Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriages, I'll give you that. Fret not, we offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. I'll stamp this card, collect enough stamps, and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? Odd jobs on the bulletin board. Complete a task, that resident will stamp your card. Got to help out around town, is that it? In a nutshell. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake these 3 months back. Help is in great demand and short supply. This cake don't go anywhere, because I'll be back for that license before you know it. Collect stamps in this card by helping town folks with whatever they need. First day on the job. Not much here to see. Don't suppose you know anyone needs help around here? I sure do. Really, who? Me? Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but it's not going to get my card stamps. I'll have to decline. Stamp? Like the one Mary she gave Reverend? I got one, look. Wow, even you kids have them. This stamp adventures will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what Mary she said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep, come and CJ. What's your name? Priya. So will you help me? Certainly will. What can I do for you? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back. Can't be having that now, can we? Yum Yum is your little sister, brother. Sounds like a cat. My cat. She's white and fluffy, cute and cuddly. Yep. You want me to track down a cat? Well, so much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by that quake earlier and jumped out the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could be eaten by a monster. Please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum's all I have. Treasure, you say? Well, if one thing I'm good at, finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Thank you. Is that a map or oh, okay, there's kind of a map. Outriders, save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. That used to last thing to have no respect for tradition. Okay. Well, I've never seen an adventure like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all for yourself. But I'll bag might not see the benefit of letting adventures in, but I do. Mining's all we got after all, especially now that they've sealed off the bars. That, what use for the mining town be without a mine, honestly? Nisha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean anything by it. She's just different from the rest of us. Seen a fluffy white cat being cuddling cute? I have Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum. Yeah, really, where to go? I pulled his tail and it ran off in the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. He's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place. And there'll be no cats gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. Appreciate the info, kid. large, lush forest located just at the border of New Namibia. Well, there is rich with clear water, and some of the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake made it dangerous. Cat, no idea, sorry. A cat! Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, must be Yum Yum. Ah. Psst. Who's a good kitty, eh? Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. Gotcha! Meow! What a little angel like you do in a place like this. Let's get you back to your family. Come back and look what I found. Meow! Yum Yum! Purr, I was worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, eh? She had a bit of scare and ran off in the woods, that's all. Scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off, okay? Meow. Thank you so much. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. All done. One stamp done. Know anybody else needs help? Sure do. Yay! Really? Who's next? My dad. The house got all messed up in that big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. You think you could help him, CJ? I sure can, of course. Leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see. Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So where's your dad anyway? We live just over there in the residential district. Got it. Bye for now. Bye. The game looks good. The play is part of your experience your level stats will increase. Experience the game by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. Achievements unlocked. Plenty more to go. Main quest, repair my broken house. And now go from the plaza to the residential district. Lifelong residents in New Namibia have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place home. I'm sure this is Dad. Excuse me, don't pose your Bria's dad, are you? I am, and who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure. Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. How exactly you know my Priya then? We've met in the plaza. I helped her track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you. So what brings you to me? Priya said you've been having trouble rebuilding your home after the big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. I see, and I suppose you're collecting stamps then. Yep, I've only got one for now, so if there's anything you need help with, I'm your girl. I suppose I do have a small job you can take care of. You do? Why not? Acting Mayor's got the right idea as far as your adventures go. If you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away? Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, what's the job? I need you to gather some wood for the repairs of my house. You have to venture out to the great forest outside town. Solved, no problem. I go myself, but since the excavation I've heard all sorts of creatures been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves. I had no idea that room burrows had caused so much trouble. Oh, you'd be needing an axe then, unless you plan on taking the trees into talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. Thank you. I'll be back in a bit. Take care. You can equip it. This item you can cut down trees in forests and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up your axe, you increase the variations of wood you can acquire. Healing potion, level 1 received. Consumable items like potions and bombs are kept in your stovepack. And if your stovepack is full, items will be placed in your storehouse until you need them. Be sure to check your stovepack before venturing out. I think I'll go back. Okay, do it that way. Got to put potions in my stovepack. Learn from my mistake, kids. Stock up before you head out. Once enemies have been slain, your resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resources you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. A bag designed to store resources gathered in the dungeon. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to your storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you'll be unable to gather any more. Remember, though, you can always throw away resources you don't need. Flying enemies will be found inside dungeons. Jumping attacks is the best way to handle airborne enemies. I really should just get what I need and get back. What do I have? There's only 4. So I guess. Oh, I've got more than enough. Okay, I see now. Got what you need. This house has been in my family for generations. Most treasured possession. Don't know what I'd do if I were to lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in the graves. You really helped me out. You know, here, let me stamp that card for you. Thanks, CJ. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving yourself, I trust. No. You're a good one, you are. You know, if all adventures were like you, even my old man might come around. Have you got anywhere to stay while you're here? No, not yet. Guess I should go look for the inn. You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by the Outlander Lane. Tents? Of course, I doubt there'd be any space for another one down there now. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Sleeping on the streets, didn't expect that. It's all the same to you. We've got a little house you could borrow. Fix me up right there, huh? Last tenant just left. Nothing fancy, but beats sleeping rough, I'd wager. I don't really have any money. You saw it to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down that hill. Have a look when you have time. Thank you. To Sam. How's the lodging been? I think they'll do. Of course, but it's really okay for me to stay here for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. You don't mind though, I'd appreciate it if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father, so Priya's grandfather? I'm happy to help, but with what? Repairing the clock tower. Clock tower? You might have noticed the fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza. That used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it. But do you think he'd listen? Say no more. You need help? I need stamps. That's all there is to it. Ah, thanks. Also, words of wise, my father can be blunt, to put it lightly. I don't doubt you'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I appreciate it if you just ignore him. No worries, well, I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to the plaza now, you'll probably find him. CJ's home away from home and base for adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save your progress at CJ's base or at any signpost. If you're defeated in battle, you'll resume the game from your last save. Autosave will updated automatically. What's here?